Hi, I'm David Himelfarb, Managing Partner of Himelfarb Przansky. Today I'm going to outline the steps to take after a slip and fall accident. After a slip and fall accident, it's very, very important that you actually seek medical attention. You have probably sustained a serious injury, and so the most important thing is to take care of yourself and to attend a local hospital, make sure that an ambulance is called, and also to see your family physician. What that does is it provides a record of, and records what your injuries actually are. And it also makes you feel better too. You should also then, after you've taken care of your physical injuries, you should also make sure that you're identifying any potential witnesses to the accident. Witnesses are very, very important. So at the scene of an accident, it's very, very important for you to look around. If you can't look around, then ask for help and identify witnesses to the accident. Even if it's just getting their phone number and their name down, that's something that a lawyer or someone on your behalf later can track them down and get their version as to what happened. Independent witnesses are extremely important for your case, and they're witnesses we use in virtually all slip and fall cases where appropriate. You should also try to report the accident to whoever is in charge of the property. For instance, if it's a mall, you need to identify your injury, identify yourself to the general manager of the mall, or someone who's in charge, so that an incident report can be taken and that there's a record of you having had a slip and fall on that particular property. If it's someone's private residence, then it's also important for someone to know that you actually had the fall on their property and why. In that vein, it's also important to make sure that you take photographs or try to record how it is and why it is that you had the slip and fall. So for instance, if someone falls on ice on someone's driveway, it's very important to record the state of that ice at the time that you fell. That ice will never be the same again 3 days later. So it's extremely important that you get a visual recording of that status of the driveway at the time that your fall occurred. How do you do that? Well, everybody carries smartphones these days, and they're a great tool for your injury claim to record the state of the ground where it is that you fell or why it is that you were injured on someone's property. In relation to sidewalks or public property, there's a whole different set of rules when you fall on city property. And there's notice requirements under the Municipal Act and the City of Toronto Act, if it's in the City of Toronto, for you to notify the city clerk within 10 days of your slip and fall accident. Now, if you do not notify the city clerk within 10 days, then it is possible that your claim may be barred and that you may not be able to bring the claim. So it's extremely important for you to be able to notify the city of a fall on their property and to identify exactly where it happened and why it happened. And lastly, once those steps have been taken care of, indeed the last step can be taken care of by a personal injury lawyer, since it's very, very important for you early on in your case to get a hold of a lawyer, a personal injury lawyer, one who's experienced, one who understands slip and fall law, to start investigating the facts surrounding your case and documenting your injuries so that you can get appropriate compensation. If you've been involved in a personal injury slip and fall accident, find out what your claim is worth today through our personal injury calculator at himpro.ca, or call one of our experienced personal injury lawyers at 1-855-446-7765.